The time is 6:45, and in the kitchen, it's a type of planking you may not have heard of. No, it doesn't involve the fad that went viral, requiring you to lay horizontally over an object.
This week, Chef Becky shows us how the Native American technique of planking may not make you an internet sensation, but gain you popularity among your dinner guests.
Hi everyone, I'm Chef Becky. Today I'm excited to share with you the ancient Native American cooking technique called planking. Today I have a cedar plank soaking in water for 4 hours that I bought at the grocery store near the meat department. And I definitely recommend buying the cedar planks that are labeled for food use so you know that there aren't any added chemicals. So now I'm going to show you how to make the marinade. So here I have half a cup of red miso paste. This is what it looks like. 1/3 of a cup of sweet Japanese rice wine. This is called mirin. 1/4 cup of soy sauce. 1/3 of a cup of unseasoned rice vinegar. 1/4 cup of grated ginger root. And I like to use the kind in the jar just to save some time. I have 4 teaspoons of toasted sesame oil and 1/4 cup of green onions that I've sliced thinly. I'm going to start by putting the miso in a large glass bowl, and I'm going to add the Japanese rice wine. Before I add anything else, I'm going to stir these 2 ingredients together to make a nice smooth paste. It's easiest to remove the lumps with only a small amount of liquid. So this is nice and smooth, and now we can add the rest of the ingredients. This is soy sauce. Miso is a very salty condiment, so you could substitute low sodium soy sauce if you're watching your salt intake. This is the rice vinegar, the grated ginger root, sesame oil, and the fresh green onions. So now we just need to stir to combine, and that's it. Our marinade is all ready to go. So put 2 pounds of boneless, skinless salmon in a Ziploc bag and pour the marinade over. Let it soak in the refrigerator for 2 hours. So I have my grill preheated to medium high, and I'm going to preheat the cedar plank by putting it smooth side down on the grates. Cooking food on a cedar plank will infuse the food with the essence of the wood. It'll give it a nice smoky flavor. So our salmon has been marinating in the refrigerator for 2 hours, and now it's time to put it on our preheated cedar plank. I can hear the cedar plank crackling and popping, and that means it's time to put the fish on. I'm going to use tongs to flip it over, and then I'll put the food on. I'm going to pour the marinade over the fish. I'd like to use skinless salmon for this recipe so the flavor can absorb into the fish. I'll just slide it back to the center of the grill. And this is a thin piece of fish, so it will cook for only about 12 minutes. So now it's time to take the fish off the grill. Isn't that beautiful? So today I shared with you my top secret recipe for miso ginger glazed salmon. I hope you enjoy it.
Well, that looks delicious.
Yeah.
That kind of planking may actually be more enjoyable. Well, if you want the recipe, go ahead and head on over to our website at kmtr.com.
Great way to dress up that fish.
Yeah.